What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action for the third game in a row. We have the fabulous ChronoJJ joining in with us to make this an enjoyable experience for everyone.
It's a me, Daddy-O.
That's kind of funny. Have you seen the new Super Mario Brothers movie?
It's awesome, man.
I enjoyed
Last
it.
week, me and the kids, he even watched it again at home. Man, it was fun.
It was a
I'm
great
not a
movie.
movie guy, but that movie was awesome. 10 out of 10. Almost as good as Boit's content.
Look, man, if there's no Boit content left, off you go. Go watch that Super Mario's
Mario.
Brother.
It's
Recommendation.
over and over.
Get into it.
Good game, or good movie. Really lots of fun. The weird thing here is I feel like the players are playing on each other's username because look at their god choices.
Whoa, what's happening here? We got Gaboo playing as Zeus in the red color, and we've got LORDI playing as Odin in the blue color. This makes some sense.
No, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Let me say why it makes sense, and then you can tell me why it doesn't make sense. Loki on Alfheim is really hard to play. Now you tell me why it makes sense. Why it doesn't make sense.
Why would LORDI change to Odin?
Look, you make a good point. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
It doesn't make sense.
That being said, though, I really do like Odin versus Zeus on this matchup. In this matchup. I really like Odin here.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great matchup for Odin.
On Alfheim?
Yep.
You're going to have to tell me why.
All right. I'm so glad you asked, ChronoJJ.
You were waiting. Tell me why, Boit, you oracle.
You are right that there isn't a whole lot of food on this map, which is normally going to be a weakness for Norse players. But the big thing is, for the Zeus player to make any sort of significant impact early, he needs to have a big amount of food income to afford breaking through the defenses of the Norse player. The plan here for Odin should be to make somewhere in the vicinity of 5 to 10 Hersir and a handful of thrown axemen and get to the heroic age to start going into a very, very heavy wood economic army with Huskarl thrown axemen and frost giants. If the Odin player can do that and be all good, then it's full advantage for them because the Zeus player is not going to be able to do any sort of crazy mythic age timings behind it, and they're just going to be stuck in the classical age. That's my theory.
All right, well, we'll see. This game alone will prove whether you're right or not.
Exactly.
I'll be one of those. Yes, I'll be one of those players where when I see the game result, that will instantly determine balance, in my opinion.
That's exactly right. One game, it means everything.
Yes,
I won Gaia versus Loki, therefore Gaia is broken. Right?
Yep.
That's how I view balance at the very least. I'm glad that you do as well.
Yes, it's the most logical way.
All right. We got some relics on the map. Freya's coming through. We got some relics. We got Bow of Artemis. Love that relic. Cheaper archers.
Yeah, for the Hermes Centaur play there.
Wait, is he actually going Hermes?
Yeah, he is.
I'm surprised. We can talk about why I'm surprised. Well, let's finish the relics first, hey?
Oh.
System of Bars is here, and LORDI is ignoring that. That's a free 20 food a minute, though he is playing as Norse, so he's probably not going to use it for quite some time. And Arrows of the Alpha up the top. Wonderful.
There should be one more. Yeah, there's one that we haven't scouted. Oh, there's a forest fire.
Oh, forest fire. The classic 50 wood forest fire gets rears its ugly head yet again. But Gaboo,
now it does slow down villager wood production.
Okay, let's give it, if it takes 20 seconds to walk up to this other wood line, instead of building the storehouse, walks over to the other wood line. Yeah, okay. It's more than 50 wood. All right. I'll give you it. No worries.
A little bit. It's all about trying to slow down that initial there's a bolt. The initial centaur spam.
Of course it makes.
But
Of course it makes sense. It's just that I just don't like it. As we see Lordi be throwing away a Herser for free.
yeah, what do you think of that?
I think that Lordi got around about, let's say, that fight took maybe 5 seconds, so he probably did about 25 resources worth of damage-ish, give or take, and he lost 120 resources, so that would be advantage Gaboo there, in my analytical opinion.
Yeah.
Now,
I've noticed kind of through these games so far is that Lordi's kind of been having issues with villagers idle at hunting spots where they finish the hunt and they kind of keep standing there for a little bit extra, which is hard to manage, but that's kind of the sign of whether or not a player is like locked in and ready to go.
Yeah, definitely villager control and managing your villagers is definitely one of the hardest parts about Age Mythology and RTS in general. Is making sure you're always gathering, you're always also spending your resources as well as vitally important. But you can't spend your resources if you aren't gathering resources. And it's interesting to say that here, and you just notice that even strong players struggle with that concept.
Yeah, I have an issue with that.
We all have an issue with that, don't we? Don't have to take all of the heat. That's not how this is. As we see the centaur coming in. Oh, special attack coming through. Not a villager going down, but Gaboo throwing away a lot of HP on that centaur. I like the way that Lordi's playing here. The thing is, what Lordi needs to kind of remember is he doesn't need to fight this centaur thing straight head on. He can finish these walls up in his main base. He just needs to. He could even leave this hunt here alone, especially when units start popping out, and just retreat back into his main base, eat those back berries there, eat the cows, go heroic age, get frost giants, and he can deal with those centaur.
This is a risky forward play by Lordi. He's got to just move his vills into his... Well, never mind. The centaur going somewhere else.
Yeah, a bit of a risky move from Gaboo as well, running straight into the main base here, but he will be sniping a Skraeling.
Lordi should have moved his half-dead villagers back to his base. Oh, but the centaurs just wander right through again.
Yeah, centaurs they're slithery. They can do quite a lot of damage. Oh, one centaur down. Tango down.
Yeah.
Jason also.
Gaboo's losing a little bit of hit points he need not be losing on his units.
Yeah, to me right now, it seems like Gaboo had a plan there to grab a second town center. He's got a lot of resources in the bank. He has only now just throwing down his military academy.
Oh, wow, yeah. Well, he's gold. He doesn't have enough gold to make a town center. That's his problem. He got pushed off with needing 20 more gold.
Yeah, he will be getting it in, but I'm not sure if the town center is even a good idea here, though. Lordi is throwing away a lot of units now.
Man, yeah, 4 more Hersier down.
One villager kill. 5 HP. Keeps it alive. Another villager kill. Gets one. One villager kill there.
Centaurs will kill everything.
Yeah, so we could do some quick math here again, if you like. One villager kill for an army of probably... Oh, actually, I tell a lie. There are more armies coming in for Lordi.
All right.
This is going good.
All right,
This is some good pressure.
Yeah, and Gaboo just letting those hurt their centaur take it. Oh, but these Hersier are just going to keep wandering through, aren't they? Oh, okay.
Jeepers. Maybe another villager kill here for Lordi. This is an interesting approach here, because I think Gaboo has really misplayed this opening. Got so many resources in the bank here. He's allowing Lordi to just throw everything at him.
Yeah, Lordi's just going so heavy and hard with this aggression.
I mean, you got to ask the question: at what point do you actually start getting some significant, like, tangible damage done onto Gaboo here? He's picked off 2 villages total, getting in with 3.
Yeah.
A bunch more look like they're going to fall down in this corner over here, but watchtowers come up.
Gaboo's gonna, or Lori's gonna lose his whole army again, isn't he?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen a game like this.
Oh. Again, I mean, the aggression is fine. It's just it has to be controlled aggression. And again, just throwing so many units to their death.
Very, very difficult. Very, very difficult here for both players, in all honesty. Like, the longer Gaboo keeps making these trades, but he's losing villages. Lordi's just throwing away army, but he's running out of hunt or actual usable, gatherable resource, so he has to spend resources on farms now. So this game is going to end really weirdly. I've got this feeling.
Yeah.
It's going to end really weirdly.
Now, why make all these farms before you eat all of your berries and chickens?
You save the one
From
population in the
LORDIs.
ox cart.
Like, that's a lot of food that gathers. It gathers faster than farms anyway.
Yeah, you get 750 food out of the chicken, and you get 1,000 food out of those berries.
So, and it's a faster gathering resource than the farm.
Exactly. I've been having this internal debate with my own self about the farm transition. The technical farm transition, right? There's this thing that top players do where they slowly inch farms out to try and make sure that their farm, that their food income is constantly going up. But the internal debate that I have is, why do that? Why not float wood and then just do the farms when your resources expire? What do you think about that? Just as a random thought, as Gaboo's grabbing his Ford Town Center and is about to take
my thought is these Valks are just getting destroyed by the centaurs. Is that when you try to mass switch villagers from chicken or berries or whatever to farms, is that there is a lot of inefficiencies with all of the pathing and the villagers bouncing off of each other and everything. And I like the slowly changing villagers one at a time to farming.
I see.
It's kind of a math that you can't really count. Well, I mean, just in general, they bounce off of each other. Oh, there's ceasefire.
There's a big ceasefire force there.
Yeah.
That's a really... we'll go back to the game for a second. We were just talking random theory for no reason. But Gaboo wanted this town center up in the middle of the map. He hasn't started his farms just yet. And he has just given Lordi a very, very big decision to make. Ceasefire gets cast. What do you do now? Do you spend all your resources right now getting Thundering Hooves, Medium Infantry, a second town center staying in the Classical Age? Or do you rush Heroic Age here, drop yourself the Hill Fort, maybe go for Njord, or simply just go for Skadi Cast Frost and just tear the town center down?
Can I make a guess?
Well, you can... Well,
he's going to grab a town center.
I'm right! I think you got that one right there.
Yes!
The question is, like, what is the right play? Considering the farms are up already.
Ooh, nice stop on the other town center.
Yeah, that's true. He's got that one going down. I just don't know how he deals with those Centaur in the Classical Age is the thing. That's why I would be thinking Heroic Age, Frost, kill the Centaurs, enjoy the rest of the game. Get the town center later if you want.
There's a very real danger of maybe these Hersier. Oh, why do I... Ooh.
Or maybe I told a lie and Centaur just dies straight to just 4.2 speed Herser.
Wow, that was disaster for Gaboo there. Hoplites versus throwing axemen and Hersier versus Centaur. I think Lordi's got to be really happy about that trade.
Yeah, me too. I mean, given all of the chaos that's happening in this game, It's going really, really well for Lordi at this point. You'd have to say.
Yeah, he has really no reason, with as many units as he lost early on in the game, he has no reason being in the game right now. It would be nice if... Oh, he did finally get plow.
Yeah, so now the thing is, Gaboo's moving up to a second gold mine. The Raven is in place to check that out, but the map is kind of split up in a weird way that it's going to be really tough for Lordi to actually raid that top side and kind of put pressure on the bottom side. We'll see how.
But now Lordi's returning the favor by fighting underneath the town center here.
Yeah. I mean, the Throne Axemen do trade relatively well here against those hoplites, but he does. It's just too overzealous here. You just have to take good fights. Don't just take fights. Take good fights.
Oh man, these centaurs are just ripping apart the throwing axemen now.
Yeah, Lordi's. I mean, yeah, I really like this. Lordi is really using his Ravens really, really nicely here in this game. He's got a good view of that bottom town center. He's got the top gold mine. If he wants to like maybe build a Valkyrie or something here and send it up to the top gold mine, it'd be a really good idea. He obviously needs to like push up to 30 farms ish at this point and get a couple more raiding cavalry out to chase down those centaurs, or even Valkyries as well would be a really good idea to kill off the centaurs here. He hasn't quite worked that one out though.
Lordi might be, if he doesn't take any fights. Oh no, he could get up to heroic here.
Oh, very easily he could get up to. He could cut all the Hearst production and just throw an axeman, sit underneath the town center.
Well, he's sitting under the town center. But...
the wrong town center.
He just... Oh, no.
This is what happens when you put a Greek player playing Norse. Or a Norse player playing Greek.
And now he can't get heroic age.
There is also like, because this has been like kind of a weird second town center play here from Lordi, and the game is, while the score is heavily favoring Gaboo at the moment, it's mostly just because of the centaur bonus here and maybe kill loss ratios a bit off due to the centaurs. But as Lordi gets more villages, his rag is just going to get bigger and bigger, and as long as Lordi doesn't lose here and he gets to click rag, Gaboo's going to be in for a very tough time.
Why does he keep fighting under the town center?
I think you have to ask him that question.
Oh, man. I mean, anyway, as not a player, it's very easy just sit here and kind of point out mistakes. So I don't, mistakes happen. People, they're doing their best. Bless their heart.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say to that. I don't really know where exactly Lordi's food is going right now. I think he's got a crazy amount of farms right now. Yeah, he's got 25. He's got 26 farms. 5 coming up, but he's got 21 farms right now on plow. Jeepers. Yeah, with 100 favor in the bank, I think the army that Lordi wants to be making here is pure throw an axeman and Valkyrie.
No Valkyrie. He needs to age up.
Or age up is well. I mean,
he's building an armory.
Yes, let's go.
This game is reminiscent of kind of the old school Age of Mythology, where players would just repeatedly fight and fight and fight for no real reason and just keep fighting and stay in classical age for like 20 minutes, which is what we've got. So it is fun. I am enjoying this. It's nice to see this endless gladiator kind of mentality here, but Gaboo could maybe bum rush this town center right now.
Yeah, this is a big time.
Right now,
right now you've got 18 population on the on the top town center. You've got 8 population on the villages there, and you've got 84 population in economy. Obviously, it's very close to what Gaboo's got in economy as well, but
Gotta kill those hoplites with the villagers.
Yeah. And now he's advanced through Skadi. He should be completely fine here to
Come
start
on, you gotta...
shanking.
Oh, okay. Alright, he holds. Alright, alright.
The big question about Norse and how to make and the decision you have to make is basically on this third town center. How many units should you send over to build it?
Yeah.
And part of me always feels like 1 is the right answer.
1?
1. If you've got a fight happening elsewhere, or if you have to defend against, say, Zeus, 1 getting this top town center up leaves all the rest of the population ready to defend.
Yeah. If Lordi, if he can keep Gaboo from getting that third town center, I like Lordi's. I like, despite all that's happened, I like Lordi's position. He just needs to stop trickling units in while he has a population advantage.
Yeah. He's about to get a bunch of stuff.
Frost gotta get.
Yeah, fortified town centers coming through.
Frost.
Bronze shields. He needs to click Frost here. There it is.
Okay. Now wall them off. Wall the retreat.
Yeah. There's this. It's a pretty big wall, but you only need to invest like 4 units into building it.
Oh, there's so many throwing axemen are just chasing these units back to the town center.
It's a good play from Gaboo. Good play. Good distraction there,
no.
though.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, we see the town center going up for Gaboo while this is all going on.
Yeah.
There is a market up in the top corner of the map here for Lordi, though, so he is planning a relatively swift advance to the Mythic Age.
Okay. Yeah. Lordi needs to be careful. He doesn't just lose this town center. Oh, never mind. Fortified town center just came up. We're trying to stop this town center. It's gonna be close.
There is this weird bug, not necessarily a bug, but a weird interaction with Frost Giants and Frost Town Center. Looks like it might just go down here, but if you cast, if Frost expires and the Frost Giant uses the special immediately, the unit unfreezes. It freezes and unfreezes. It's really wild.
Oh, the town center stays up, and he's just continuing to deny the one on the left. It's like almost even.
That is some min defending if you've ever seen it before.
Wow, this town center stop is huge.
Yeah, he has to actually move the raiding cavalry to pick off some villages though. Let's get Boo send some more stuff up there to get that town center up. There are going to be Hapaspis coming in, but Gaboo's getting all of... not Gaboo. Lordi is getting all of his upgrades here. Those Huntress and Axemen are going to be incredibly strong.
They are so good.
Look at this. Look at the damage. 6.3 damage compared to the top 30, which is 7.15. It's so close.
He needs to send a Frost Giant over to that town center. It's too late.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe he should just be happy that he's got...
Yeah,
everything he has right now. He's definitely going for a rag here. You have to expect that. 90 villages plus a trade route already.
Yeah, it's looking good. This has been a bad couple minutes for Gaboo here.
Yeah.
He kind of went all in on that town center, and it just didn't work out for him, and lost a ton of resources and units there.
You got a prominent member of the community losing his mind in the chat here. Just wanted to point that out.
Well, this is kind of one of those games there. Yeah, it can make you lose your mind, and at some point you just have to sit back and just enjoy the carnage, and that's what I'm doing. This is awesome.
Oh, Lordi's going through tier.
Oh,
what is
that's the only way he can lose.
Oh, he cancels it. He cancels it. Wait, no, wait,
okay.
Huh? He can't. What? Explain. Lordi, explain what happened there. I don't know.
He's going up with tier. That's... See, he's probably thinks that Gaboo is further along than what Gaboo really is. And probably thinks that Reg would potentially lose him the game.
Oh, yeah. That's probably what he's thinking.
But look at this. Gaboo is going Hera, thinking he's going to face a Ragnarok. This is like just the outplay mentally.
Oh no. There's several things that can go wrong now for Lordi. Lose a town center in this position, you lose. Lose a gold mine before your trade route gets up to about 20, you lose. Playing late game Norse against Greek is really, really tough. It's winnable
hard.
if you've got an advantage, and you do get an advantage by clicking Fimbulwinter. It's winnable, but it is a hard road ahead for him. We'll see if he's going to be able to make it work.
He's still kind of funneling units in. Now we finally start seeing some of those very important Huskarls.
The Huskarl, you have to micro. This is one of those units that if you are allowing them to attack Hapaspis or Hoplites or heroes, they're not that useful. You have to have them attacking the Toxotes. That's a beautiful Fimbulwinter spawn.
That is. Oh man, that's so nice. All over the Toxotes.
The problem right now, and it's a small problem, it's about to be a big problem, but it's a small problem right now, is that Lordi doesn't have any siege to push through.
Yeah.
But because Gaboo's on 80 population now, he's going to be able to make something happen. But Lightning Storm is actually going to be able to keep Gaboo alive here, you'd have to expect, after that gets clicked. So all of the population.
These wolves are beautiful. The main town center, everything's idle. Awesome wolves. You couldn't be more happy for the wolf spawns there. Gaboo's at 88 population.
He's got nothing left here in this game. Lightning Storm is going to be coming down though.
There it is!
Let's take a look at the population plummet here for Lordi. Or maybe not plummet. Plummet a little bit. Wow.
Yeah, down to 110.
That's 40 population down, 50 population down, plus Bellerophon's out as well for Gaboo.
These ballista aren't gonna get. These ballista will not get any value now. They gotta go back to the Huskarls till he gets the advantage.
Yeah, I have against Hades and against Poseidon. I think that early ballista or ballista are very, very good, especially if you can put walls around them. But against Zeus, you have to get towers up first. Towers, and you also need to have either Ulfsark or raiding cavalry to chase the Bellerophon down.
Gaboo might be gold blocked here pretty quick. He's only got
taken down the
600 gold in that, and I don't know. Lordi's got Ulfsarks running around in Gaboo's base, but he could just go up here and look. Check out this shared gold mine on the top.
It's almost gone.
Which only has 200 gold anyway. Yeah, Gaboo is about to be completely the only gold mine he'll be able to get to is that one on the bottom town center, potentially.
Yeah, and the other thing is that after that Fimbulwinter, Gaboo dropped down to 56 villages here. So no villages left. He's losing more and more.
Yep, he's only got that one gold mine on the bottom left. I think Lordi might take this against all odds.
I love this longhouse in the corner of the map where all this chaos is happening as well from Lordi.
Yes.
Definitely something he needs to do. The Ballista take down the fortress as well. These Ballista are paying off for themselves in spades here as the Bellerophon got sniped. Gaboo doesn't have the resources to get Bellerophon back at this point. So they're just going to clean up all of the like Hapaspist and Toxotes that just do nothing.
Yeah. All right. Wow. What a game. That was fun. That was fun.
That was a fun game. Sometimes the imperfect games are
the most fun.
The most fun. Exactly.
They are.
Absolutely love it. What a game. What can you say? Hilarity from the start to the end. We had a debate about farms. We learned a lot about each other as people. And Lordi gets to continue in this series. We got another game coming, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes! Way to go, Lordi!
I think we should take a quick look at this kill-loss thing here, because it's only 40 units for Gaboo. That's wild. I thought it would be so much higher. Lordi's resources are gigantic here.
I mean, it's just throwing away. I mean, he barely got... Oh, man. I'm glad it's not a 3-0. Those are always, no matter who you're cheering for, I feel like 3-0s are kind of always just underwhelming.
100%. Well, if you guys enjoyed this game, enjoyed the hilarity of it all, please leave a comment. Check out ChronoJJ's YouTube channel. Leave a comment there. Hit the subscribe button on both, and maybe even hit that bell notification. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Ding dong.
Wee, ding dong.